Hey there, viewers! There are days we're so tired we just want to sleep, have a good night's rest, and a pleasant escape from reality. But what if your anxiety follows you? Have you ever had an anxiety dream? These are dreams that manifest from real-life worries. In today's video, we'll be talking about common dreams that are actually caused by anxiety. Do you often dream that you're falling? Did you lose someone important in your dream? What about seeing yourself naked? We'll be talking about all of this and more. Number 1. Falling. For people who suffer from anxiety, dreaming that they're falling from a building or any great height is quite common. This usually suggests they're worried about something in their life. Maybe you're in a relationship that's about to end. Whatever it is, it's usually something you can't control. Loss of control is something we all fear. We all want to handle on different aspects of our life, whether it's our relationship or our career. The problem is that this just isn't possible. A falling dream can also mean that you're holding on too tight to something. On average, people dream about falling at least 5 times in their life. If you seem to have this dream on a recurring basis, you should try looking into it. Your anxiety is likely the cause. Have you ever had a dream about falling? What did it feel like? Did you wake up stressed? Sound off in the comment section and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. Losing something. Did you ever lose your precious ring in a dream? Or maybe your favorite purse? Sometimes people with anxiety will dream that something has been stolen from them or that they've lost something. Usually it's a valuable possession that means a lot to you. Maybe someone stole your car. If that's the case, it represents your lack of drive. Losing it can put a lot of stress on you. This particular kind of dream can usually occur when you're feeling frustrated and confused. You may also be feeling like you're not good enough at your job, like you don't have the skills to keep up with your coworkers. There's no age limit for this dream. It happens to people of all ages who are anxious about something. The death of a person or the loss of a relationship can also cause this particular dream to occur. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. Stay up to date on all our great Bestie content. Number 3. Natural disasters. Have you ever dreamt about being trapped in a hurricane? Or maybe you felt earthquake tremors? Another common dream people with anxiety have is a natural disaster. This could be anything from a blizzard to a tornado to an earthquake. This kind of dream usually occurs when you're feeling overwhelmed with something in real life. You would think the type of natural disaster can offer a clue as to what you're feeling overwhelmed about, but that's not the case. How the dream manifests into a specific natural disaster offers no clues as to what's actually bothering you. It could be something like starting a new job or joining a new school. Maybe it's the death of a loved one. There may also be a crucial decision you need to make that will change your life forever. It all depends on how you interpret the dream. For instance, if you constantly dream of flooding, it could imply you're feeling overwhelmed about something. If it's an earthquake, it could be due to some instability in your life. You'll never know for sure, but interpreting your dream may provide you some insight. Number 4. Being naked in public. This is one of the scariest dreams you can have. It comes from a lifelong fear many of us carry about being seen without clothes on. If you have dreams that you're naked in public, it could be because you're anxious about being exposed in some way. This could be related to your workplace or personal relationships. This particular dream could also mean you're embarrassed about something. Is there a part of your life that you're trying to conceal from the world? Is there someone or something that you're trying to run away from? These kinds of worries can take over your life. Sometimes in the naked dream, nobody really notices that you're naked. This is your brain's way of telling you that you're the only one who's worried about this, and that nobody around you cares. If you're able to realize this, it may help you deal with your anxieties. Should I really be focused on something so insignificant? A naked dream can also mean that there's a specific person you're afraid to disappoint. You fear your secret will upset them or drive them away. This is why it's good to open up to a good friend or therapist and talk about your anxiety. It will be a huge weight off your shoulders. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might be interested in. Check out 10 body changes that need your attention. Now back to our discussion on common dreams caused by your anxiety. Number 5. Being chased. Another dream that is common among people with anxiety is one where they're being chased. More often than not, you won't be able to see who's chasing you. Instead, in the dream state, you only sense you're being chased. In some cases, you do see who's chasing you. It could be animals like a lion, human beings, or maybe even a demon. Who's ever chasing you, it signifies your deep-rooted anxiety coming to the surface during your sleep. What this essentially means is that there's something in your life you're running away from. It could be a person or a location. You may even be postponing a decision or running away from a responsibility. Another reason for being chased in your dreams is social anxiety. People who suffer from social anxiety disorder will try to avoid social interactions in real life as much as possible. This will cause a chase scenario in your dreams. A chase can also mean that you feel unsafe. Maybe your worries are catching up to you and you feel like you have no place to hide. You'll only be able to resolve these dream chases if you tackle your anxieties head-on. Number 6. Missing your mode of transportation. If you have dreams about missing a plane or a train, it usually means you're worried about missing a particular deadline. More often than not, this dream manifests in people who have a busy lifestyle and are juggling a lot of things all at once. As a result, they may be worried about forgetting or missing out on deadlines and promises they've committed to. The dream of missing a plane or train could be your subconscious telling you not to forget about an upcoming deadline. Sometimes you may have a variation of this dream, where you've just missed the subway train because you're running in slow motion. This could be because you're worried that you may not be good enough at work. There may also be a deadline coming up that you're afraid you won't reach in time. Another reason you may be having this dream is because of opportunities you've been missing out on. You may not be able to achieve the goals you've set out for yourself, and that anxiety is manifesting in the form of a dream. Number 7. Being driven in a car and not knowing where you're going. Have you ever had a dream where you're riding in a car and have zero idea as to where your destination is? This could be happening due to a fear of having no control. You have no idea where your life is heading, and that scares you. The best way to deal with this is to figure out which part of your life is out of control. It could be your finances or your relationship. It could even be related to your job and career. Figuring out what's causing the anxiety can help you deal with the dream. For some people, this particular dream does not bring as much anxiety. People who are spiritual will often interpret this from a religious perspective. They feel as if a higher power is driving the car for them, and they have no idea where it's going. Dealing with anxiety can be very challenging. You could be doing things you don't even realize you're doing. Along with getting help from professionals, changing your lifestyle can help you avoid triggering your disorder. For example, there are foods you should stay away from. Here's what you need to know. Watch 12 things you're doing because of high-functioning anxiety. You can also try our video on 5 foods to avoid if you have anxiety. Go ahead, click one, or better yet watch both and learn more about mental health and wellness. Have you had any of these dreams? Let us know in the comments below.